Next Week in Wolfeboro is underwritten by the Downtown Grill Cafe. The Downtown Grill Cafe is located at 33 Main Street in beautiful Wolfeboro, New Hampshire, with a fantastic view of Lake Winnipesaukee and Cape Park. Hours of operations are daily from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. For more information about this underwriter, check out the website www.downtowngrill.cafe.
Welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I'm filling in for Will Hunter today. I'm Will's mom, Lauren.
Hello, Wolfeboro. I'm Caden Laing.
We're coming to you from the Wolfeboro Community Television studios, where we bring your community to view.
We say thank you to our friends at the Downtown Grill Cafe for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro.
It's through their support and yours that programs like ours are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television.
If you would like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219.
We also want to let you know that your friends and family from out of town can watch this program on Facebook and YouTube.
That's right. Once you are logged into either Facebook or YouTube, just search for Wolfeboro Community Television, and you'll find us on Next Week in Wolfeboro.
Okay, let's hear about what is happening around Wolfeboro from our friends at the Wolfeboro Area Chamber of Commerce. Mrs. DeVries and Mr. Bailey are at the Chamber of Commerce information booth in the train station. Hello, Mrs. DeVries, and welcome back, Mr. Bailey. We have missed you over the last few weeks.
Hey, welcome back to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I am Alan, and this little lady next to me is...
Hi, I'm Mary.
And we're going to tell you a few things that we know about that is happening in our community this next week. So Mary, let's start off with Christmas at the Castle, please.
Yep, it's become an annual event up at the castle. It's a rare opportunity to get in there after the summer and fall seasons. So make plans now. There's various times, and it kicks off on the 22nd of November.
Right, 476-5000. 476-5000 is who you would call to get more information about the castle. She gave you all you have to know anyhow, but 476-5000. Right?
Right. Okay.
Where are we going now?
All right, so also coming up is the Kingswood Theater production this time around.
Right.
Is
Disaster.
Yes.
God, I hope it's not.
Jukebox Disaster.
Jukebox Disaster. Oh boy, jukebox is...
That's the show coming up, put on by the students at Kingswood Regional High School, and their first show will be at 7 o'clock on November 23rd in the Kingswood Arts Center.
Right. If you want to get more information, call 569-2055 for more information on that. I can't wait to see it. Jukeboxes are just get tingly all over. Yeah.
And those performances by the students are always spectacular. There's such a great program up there.
That's on the 22nd.
Yeah, and then on the 23rd is your next opportunity to be up at, Christmas at the Castle. You got it.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, teamwork here.
We've talked to you about the castle, and if you haven't been there, well, just go up there and have fun. If you've been there before 100 times, go up there and have fun. Super. Where are we at here?
And then the 23rd is also the annual turkey trot. You take off on your race right from the information center here in the former railroad station. Yep. And it's not too late to sign up. It's always a good time. It's a partnership between Parks and Rec and the Wolfeboro Lions Club. Great. So fundraiser for the Lions Club.
Super.
What else, Alan?
Okay, you just caught me by surprise with the disaster again, don't we?
Yes.
Disaster again on the 23rd. If you missed it on the 22nd, it'll be on the 23rd also.
8 o'clock in the evening.
Same time, same station.
Same place.
Dale in, yes indeed. Okay, more on that, and we're back at the Christmas the castle again.
On the 24th.
Boy, these people are dominating the calendar, aren't they? The 24th, to see what you missed on the, whatever it was up there, on the 22nd. So where do we go from here?
And then I think there's a matinee performance of the Kingswood Theater production of Jukebox Disaster.
It is. That'll be at 2 o'clock. That's a matinee.
2 o'clock on the 24th.
Great. So we've taken care of the disaster at the castle. No, the disaster and the castle. Anyhow.
And one more thing. If you have not already filled out your entry form and gotten that back to the Chamber of Commerce, please think about doing that today. The parade will be on Saturday, November 30th at 3 o'clock on Main Street, and we have the entry forms available here at the Information Center. Love to have you in the parade.
It's going to be a great parade. I feel it right here, it's gonna be a super parade.
Absolutely.
I did. I talked to Sergeant Chamberlain the other day about the military involvement. He's there. You're
All
right
right.
about it. Anyhow, that's it.
That's it.
What can I tell you?
Remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town.
You know, that's Wolfeboro, folks. Take good care of yourselves. Give somebody a hug.
Thank you for the update, Mrs. DeVries and Mr. Bailey. Here are some things Caden and I would like to share with everyone, starting with Friday, November 15th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library is closed on Fridays during construction, which continues mostly in the old sections now.
All Saints Episcopal Church is hosting the Lord and Taylor Holiday Fashion Show at 6:30 p.m. There will be delicious hors d'oeuvres and wine. This fundraiser event will benefit the Wolfeboro Hope House.
The Village Players Theater is showing the 1939 classic movie, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, at 7:30 p.m.
On Saturday, November 16th,
The final screening of the 1939 classic movie, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, will show at 7:30 p.m. at the Village Players Theater on Glendon Street.
on Monday, November 18th,
The Wolfeboro Democrats meeting will feature a presentation by Retha Stoddard about her work with Starting Point in area communities. The meeting being held at Wolfeboro Inn at 7 o'clock p.m. and is open to the public.
and on Tuesday, November 19th,
The Wolfeboro Public Library Mystery Book Chat group will be discussing the book The Brokes Girls by Simon St. James at 10 o'clock a.m.
bring your preschool children to the Wolfeboro Public Library for preschool story hour at 10:30 in the morning. And on Wednesday, November 20th,
The Wolfeboro Public Library is open from 12 noon until 8 o'clock p.m. on Wednesdays.
the Wolfeboro Public Library offers an encore presentation of the preschool story at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
An introduction to curling continues on Wednesdays. Wolfeboro Parks and Recreation is partnering with Lakes Region Curling Association to offer this 4-week introduction to curling program. For more information, call Wolfeboro Parks and Rec Department at 569-5639.
On Thursday, November 21st, bring the children to Toddler Time Story Hour at the Wolfeboro Public Library. Toddler Time Story Hour starts at 10:30 in the morning.
The Lakes Region Genealogy Interest Group presents a program titled Using Institutional Records in Your Genealogy Search. The program is being held at the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints on North Main Street, here in Wolfeboro at 6:30 p.m.
Ariel Hoover will give a presentation on climate change at 7 o'clock p.m. This talk at the Kingswood Arts Center is sponsored by All Saints Episcopal Church. Then, on Friday, November 22nd,
The Wolfeboro Public Library is closed on Fridays during construction.
Kingswood Theater will offer their opening performance of the 1970s Tony-nominated musical Disaster at the Kingswood Arts Center at 7 o'clock p.m. On Saturday, November 23rd,
The Kingswood Theater offers its second performance on the 1970s Tony-nominated musical Disaster at the Kingswood Arts Center at 7 o'clock p.m.
then on Sunday, November 24th,
The Kingswood Theater Group's final performance of the 1970s Tony-nominated musical Disaster takes place at the Kingswood Arts Center at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
and some upcoming and ongoing things for you to consider include
Mr. Brian Legg, an Edward Jones advisor in Wolfeboro, is supporting 68 Hours of Hunger by using his office as a drop-off location for a food drive. The items needed for the food drive include macaroni and cheese, canned beef stew, peanut butter, granola bars, nutrition bars, instant oatmeal, and other non-perishable food items. Local residents and businesses may help those less fortunate in the community by bringing items to the Edward Jones branch office during regular business hours up until December 1st.
it is fall, and that means it's hockey time. The Wolfeboro She-Wolves are excited to begin their 22nd year of women's hockey in Wolfeboro. They welcome ladies of all hockey levels, young and old, veterans and new players. For more information, please contact Mel Fink or Valerie Murray at mel@ironfit.com or valerierun24@yahoo.com.
The Lakes Region Curling Association will hold 8 weekly matches, which take place on Sunday evenings from 5:15 to 7:15 at the Pop Whale and Ice and Art Center. For more information, go to their website, lakescurling-nh.org.
The Benson Family Community Thanksgiving Dinner Committee is working to host the 26th annual meal on Thursday, November 28th. And this year, the Benson Family Community Thanksgiving Dinner event has even more meaning for the Benson family. This year, they honor one of the founders of the tradition, Susan Benson. Susan Benson passed away the last year after a courageous battle with cancer.
The Thanksgiving dinner event is held from 12 noon to 4 o'clock p.m. at the All Saints Episcopal Church, 258 South Main Street in Wolfeboro. In 2018, the Benson family fed 550 people from Wolfeboro and surrounding communities, and they are expecting even more guests this year.
The Benson Family Community Thanksgiving Dinner meal is free to all who attend. Guests may RSVP in advance or simply show up.
The Benson Family Community Thanksgiving Dinner Committee relies on generous donations from the community to be able to continue providing the annual meal. For more information or to make a donation, please email bensonthanksgivingdinner@gmail.com or call 520-8596.
Okay, let's hear from the Parks and Recreation Department for an update on upcoming programs and activities. Recreation Director Christine Collins is at her desk to tell us about the upcoming turkey trot and lots more. Over to you, Christine Collins.
Thanks, Will. Christine Collins here with Wolfeboro Parks and Recreation, and just want to share what's going on in our world. So it is bitterly cold out, which kind of excites us over here at Abenaki because we are getting ready to make snow. Probably in the next few weeks. We always try to open up Abenaki on December 26th. So my crew has to kind of watch the weather and see how much humidity is in the air and see what the temperatures are like. And then once they can figure all that out, we start blowing snow so we can have Abenaki ready to roll. Mother Nature did do a little bit of, I guess for some people they'd call it damage, but for us it's a little pre-snow on the hills, so we're excited about that. So there's a little bit of snow, not anything you could ski on, but it's nice to just see it. So we have that going on. Our first ever Learn to Curl program has taken off with 13 participants, so we're super excited about that. If you weren't able to enroll in this session, there is another session, so make sure you check online. It is during the day, so it kind of limits who is able to access it. We're looking for the future to maybe offer programs for people outside of those hours during the week when they probably can't do stuff. So we're working on that. We heard people say that they were looking for other times, so we're trying to find spots for that. But for now, that's what we have. And then we are in the midst of getting ready for one of our big events, which is the Turkey Trot. It's the gift of sight and hearing. It is in collaboration with the Lions Club, and that is an organization that gets the volunteers. We kind of work with them, and then all funds made go to the gift of sight and hearing, which is a great organization. And it is a great event. So it's a 5K. We also have a fun run for the kids, and we have a walkers portion. There's no prizes for the walkers, but it's nice to get out there, do a little walking or running. And then that's the Saturday before Thanksgiving. So then when Thanksgiving rolls around, you can just eat until your heart's content. It won't matter. So we'd love to see you. It is a fun event. It's very family oriented. Lots of families come out. It's like people are in town who've been out of the area for a while, coming home for Thanksgiving, so that's kind of nice. And then a bunch of different businesses in town donate for this event. So there's like soups and chowders, I think there's cookies and all kinds of stuff. So it's really nice, run a race, have a little snack, and see all your friends. So we would love it if you'd stop in. There's still time to register. You can register the day of. It does cost a little bit more. But if you think you're going to do it, register, and then you can get yourself a t-shirt and have yourself as part of this race. And I heard the shirts are pretty cool this year. So that's all we have for now. Definitely check out our online. We are adding more programs every day. I do have to confirm we did book a sign making class, so I know that's in the works, and I think the paint class is coming as well. So make sure you check online, and we'll see you soon. Back to you, Will.
Thanks, Christine Collins. Library Director Cindy Scott is ready to tell us what's coming up at the Wolfeboro Public Library. Over to you, Cindy Scott.
Thanks, Will. Coming up at the Wolfeboro Public Library on Tuesday, November 19th at 10 a.m., we have It's a Mystery Book Chat. The book is The Broken Girls by Simone St. James. On Wednesday, November 20th, we have a program by DI at the Family History Center of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints at 1 o'clock on Getting Started with Help and Search in Family Search. On Thursday, November 21st at 6:30 p.m., we have another Lakes Region Genealogy Interest Group program, again at the Family History Center, and it's about using institutional records. For kids, we are not going to be having any story times this week because the children's librarian is going to be on vacation, but we'll start that up again the following week. I do want to mention that even though the library looks completed from the exterior, we are still under construction on the inside. However, we are still open our construction hours, which are Monday and Tuesday, 9:30 to 8, Wednesday, noon to 8, Thursday, 9:30 to 8. We're closed on Friday, and we're open on Saturdays from 9:30 to 5. Back to you, Will.
Thank you, Cindy Scott. And we will wrap up today's program with a report from St. Katharine Drexel Catholic Church. Father Cole is at the church to give us an update on their upcoming programs. Hello, Father Cole.
Hi, Will. Thanks for having St. Katharine Drexel on each week. We're delighted to be part of your program. And we want to just start with this weekend, which is going to be kind of a fun weekend. We have Friday, of course, the Eucharistic Adoration after the 8 o'clock Mass until 3. And once again, our church is open every Monday through Friday from 7 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock. So drop in to pray and visit. You're always welcome to be in God's house. Then on Saturday, of course, we have the 4 o'clock afternoon Vigil Mass for Sunday, Saturday at 4. And then we're going to have pizza and a dance. The dance is going to be in the parish hall. This is our second dance, and we're expecting a good crowd, maybe 70 or 80 people, all different ages. And it's going to be something like a wedding reception where you have the kids and the teenagers and the parents and the grandparents, everybody on the dance floor, all dancing together. So it should be a fun night. And come on over. We have a good disc jockey, and it's just free will donation. And then we move into Sunday, of course, with the 8:30 and 10:30 masses, and faith formation between the masses. Of course, the choir sings at the 10:30 mass, and also the prayer shawl ministry will have their shawls blessed at the 10:30 mass as well. So this Sunday night, the 17th, from 6:30 to 8 o'clock in the parish hall, we're having youth and young adult night. And if you're under 25, and you can even drive over yourself, it's an opportunity for faith and life for people who are high school and older, college age, up until 25. So twice a month we're going to have it, the first Sunday and the third Sunday of each month. So this Sunday, the 17th, do come at 6:30. Love to see you. And then we go into Monday. Monday evening, you've got the Discovery Group at 7, a faith-filled group of people. Anybody's welcome to come. And no one's gone that hasn't really gotten a lot out of it, have their faith strengthened and meet some new friends, meet some new people. Good idea. And then Tuesday, the choir rehearsals at 7. Come around 6:30, and Elizabeth McRae would be happy to welcome you as a member of the choir. We always are welcoming new members of the choir, and she'll help you to fit right in. And once again, you'll meet some new friends, which I think is what we all need, is to get out of our house and meet people in person and get involved. And then Thursday at 6:30, the rosary is prayed. And then the prayer group meets at 7 o'clock in the parish hall. They're kind of a charismatic group, very much into the Holy Spirit. So you might be attracted to that kind of prayer as well. I do want to mention ahead of time now, as we get close to Thanksgiving, Tuesday evening, the 26th, that's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, we're hosting the Ecumenical Community Thanksgiving service at 7 o'clock. There'll be the joint choirs singing together. Reverend Peterson, Bill Peterson, Father Peterson from All Saints is going to give the homily. And there'll be a collection for the Life Ministry Food Pantry. What could be better at Thanksgiving? And then on Thanksgiving morning, Thursday morning, Thanksgiving Day, we do have Mass at 9 o'clock for those who are able to be here to have Mass before they go home to get their Thanksgiving dinner ready. So, thanks for having us, and we'll hope to see you next week. Thanks, Will.
Thank you to Father Cole. Well, Caden, we did it. And I still have my earmuffs on because I know it's cold outside.
Yes, Lauren, we did it.
Thank you for tuning into our weekly program.
Remember, there was always something to do in and around Wolfeboro.
If you would like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television Station at 569-0219 or send an email to wctv25@gmail.com.
We hope to see you out and about.
And we look forward to seeing you next week. With clear eyes and full hearts, I'm Lauren Hunter.
And I'm Caden Laing for Wolfeboro Community Television.
Bring your community to view.
Thank you.